You're que lo que Knicks fans. Welcome to episode 30 of Knicks fans Wildin'. Wow, number 30. I'm here as always with my guy Don Juan. Don Juan, how you feeling about episode 30, man? Got the Julius Randle number. It's gonna
Oh
be a
man,
2010 podcast.
in honor of our guy Julius, number 30. But hey, Don Juan in the building. A couple days before the draft it seems like things are heating up. Last couple days, man, we've been hearing so much rumors, so much information flowing in the air. And honestly, it seems like the front office is working. Like, I'm pretty sure them guys ain't sleeping. They haven't cracked 1Z in a minute, but hey man, hopefully it's for the better of the organization. No episode 30, like Mario said, man. It's been a hell of a ride, man. It's been a pleasure to do this thing here with you, man, and keep going. Many more episodes. Hopefully we 100 is around the corner.
Yes,
But
sir. Yes, sir,
saying that, man, welcome to Knicks fans wilding. We are an off the ball network. Shout out to our guys out there, always holding it down, man. Always putting out great content, and which they're actually having a draft show as well on Thursday, 8 p.m. Make sure to tune in. Our guys gonna hold it down. I know Ken is gonna be hosting the show, so tune in. I'm not sure if we're gonna be there, but we will be putting out some content somewhere in a bar near you with other Nick fans as well. And hopefully we bring some good vibes together and bring some luck to our team, man, because we could use some, especially in this draft.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, episode 30, man. It's been a fun journey. Shout out to you guys. We crossed over that 100 sub mark that we
Mm.
been wanting, and tune in to the end of the show. We will be announcing a very special announcement for that 100. Make sure to tune in to the end of the show. But yeah, Don Juan, you mentioned that the Knicks front office seemed like they working. Finally, we've been hearing a lot of rumors about point guards, which has been a position that had evaded the Knicks for a long time. So let's go into some point guard, and we got to start with the basically bombshell news that Shams reported 2 days ago about Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets not being on the same page. And Kyrie, if they don't get it together, him and Brooklyn don't get on the same page, he will create interest from teams like the Los Angeles Lakers, the Los Angeles Clippers, and the New York Knicks. Wow.
Mm.
Kyrie in the Knicks uniform 3 years after we thought we would get him. How did you feel about that news? And it was a firestorm on Knicks Twitter. Everybody
Oh
saying
yeah.
no. But Don Juan, would you consider Kyrie in the real Big Apple?
Hey, so initially while listening to the report, I'm like, now this has to be some type of negotiation tactic, the behind the scenes. Like, who would want this information now? What is it, Kyrie? Is it the Nets? Like, it's a little weird, especially because we don't even know what's going on in those rooms. There's no like indicator, there's no like sources on the inside telling us that confirming this. But I mean, Shams did, but and he's like the one of the big guys, right after Woj. But would I consider it? Honestly, I would. You have to weigh out your options. At the end of the day, it's a point guard is
Wow. Kyrie.
point guard is a position of need, and mind you, I get it. He did his dirty once,
No,
and
don't do it.
yet, like I said, I would consider it. The guy is a player that he's an all-star, and if not for the COVID, situation where he didn't want to get vaccinated, he probably plays a lot more. And we can't forget that this guy is not only an NBA champion, been multiple All Stars, been All NBA, averaged 6 and 4 this year on averages, 47% from the field, and I think 42% from three. Like that's pretty good. That's
He
pretty good
only played
stats.
like 8 games though.
Yeah, he was limited, small sample size, it's 20 some games, but like I said, that's also with the fact that he couldn't even play at home, he couldn't play home games. So, it's one of those things that yes, he didn't play much this year, but if you take away the restrictions, if he's gonna play a good at least 60 games, barring any injury, at least 60. But I think that this is a guy like I said, is a position of need, and we need somebody like this. It's not even a wash guy like the Kembas that we're getting at the back end of the career. Kyrie still has some great game ahead of himself, so I would consider it. Would I be in love with the move after talking so much shit about him? Maybe not, but I think that I could bite my tongue on this one if we're able to get him.
Yeah, man. I mean, Kyrie Irving. You can say that he's a top three ball handler in the NBA that we ever seen. The man is a magician with the ball, but it just, man, I'm looking this up in 2026, 2027. If Kyrie signs the max extension, he'll be 35 years old and his salary will be 58.1 million. $58.1 million for a 35-year Kyrie who has not shown any injury luck in the NBA. He every year he misses a few games with a couple knick-knack injuries. Even in his time at Duke, he only played a small amount of games because he was hurt. Uh, Great basketball player, but he's not gonna be right here in New York on the Knicks. Just not we're not on his timeline yet. And just the headache and the diva and the media and the martyr and the flat earth. My boy said, Knicks fans Wild and the lump said he would send me pictures of flat earth every morning if the New York Knicks trade for Kyrie Irving. So I want to avoid those things, man, and just like I said, Kyrie's a great basketball player. We can't deny that, but he's just too much of a drama and a headache to be here in the Big Apple. But like you said, we got to wait all our options, and this front office is working. I mean, they have Kyrie Irving ears perking. It's gonna be interesting. Let's get
Hey,
on to the next topic, though. The big topic right here. The New York Knicks are in love with the Purdue Jaden Ivey, the apple of the eye. Members of the Knicks organization have sought information on which teams have strong interest in Ivy. The New York Knicks are loving Jaden Ivey, man, and for good reason. I mean, the man averaged 17.3 points, averaging 5 rebounds, 3 assists, shot 46% from the field, got shades of Ja Morant
mhm.
everywhere in his game. I mean, he's lightning quick, has a good feel for the game, can jump past. He can do it all, man. He's a very athletic, and the Kings want a big package to move up, and the Knicks want to move up to number four. And there's just a lot of rumbling, a lot of rumors. That just I wanted to ask you, Jaden Ivey, are you interested in him, and what would you be willing to give up to move up to that number four? Don't give me Julius Randle, a realistic
Come
trade.
on, that's the I thought they wanted a player that could help them reach the playoffs.
Have some bonus right now, so I
You
don't.
know, they probably were inspired with the small ball offense that the both of these championship teams clearly have,
Al
and maybe they
Horford
were
and
inspired
Robert
and think,
Williams and Kevon Looney played big parts in the championship.
"Come on, man, let me," maybe someone in the Kings front office is listening to us, and
All right,
they
all
they
right.
could
Yes,
they could
Julius
believe
Randle.
in the
All
idea, right?
NBA 2020 2021 had an amazing season. Larry Bird numbers.
You feel me? Nah, but realistically, I felt like it would have to be just either just a boatload of picks, and then maybe not a boatload. I would say 3 to 4 first round picks, and maybe a Cam Reddish, because at the same time, like they do need some wing depth, and then they could package those picks plus their picks and get
Mm,
another player that could help them compete and fulfill those wishes that the owner wants and make the playoffs. But I would I would have wanted to give Julius Randle maybe a couple picks, and then they could flip those picks and get another player. Because realistically, that team needs a lot of help, especially out west in a tough division where the Kings are, where the Lakers, Clippers, Suns, Warriors. There's a whole lot of competition for them to expect to make the playoffs. They need a lot more than just to flip that fourth overall pick. So if they could end up acquiring 3 or 4 picks from the Knicks plus a wing player that could help grow with them, but flip those 4 picks with their picks because I'm pretty sure they got picks too. So
yeah.
aside from that fourth overall, so I mean, yeah, 3 or 4 picks.
Wow,
maybe a young
four
body on
first
that
round
team, and let's
picks. That's a
see
lot.
what happens. But I don't know, man. I mean, the thing is that Jaden Ivey, if this guy is his comp is John Morant, I mean, would you give 4 picks for John Morant right now? And I think I personally would. So I'm leaning towards. I think I would give up those picks.
That's a great point, Don Juan, because we over here just speculating. We're not in these workouts, we're not in these interviews. We don't get paid millions of dollars like these scouts
For real.
and GMs do. So listen, if they are really in love with Ivy and they see, like you mentioned, this John Morant comp or this, some people said some Russell Westbrook he has in them too with the explosiveness. I mean, if you see these things, I mean, it's a no brainer because the Knicks have to start consolidating these assets anyways. You got contract extensions on the horizon for RJ Barrett already and Cam Reddish. You got to make a decision on those. And then right behind them is Obi and Quick. So you run into a situation where like the Warriors right now where they're deep in the luxury tax. James Dolan got all that, so it don't matter. But you still have to build a team and you still have to put the salary together. That's why it's so hard to win in the NBA. Just so much dynamics and numbers. So listen, if they really like Jaden Ivey, 3 first round picks, man, that is so steep. But if they love him, you got to do it. You just have to do it. Throw in a young guy if you want. I'm not sure if Cam Reddish has that buzz. But who knows, man? Maybe they want Obi Toppin or Quentin Grimes, something like that. And those are some things you have to consider. I just don't know if the Knicks have it in them because we haven't seen that in this front office. We haven't seen that aggression from them at
Not
all.
at all.
So
Not at all. We've seen them just play it smart, play it safe, trade back, acquire 2 picks.
the
You
last
know,
few
they
seasons they've done that.
yeah, and we definitely need to consolidate, and how many young guys are we gonna play out there? How many young guys are we gonna spend years of development? After a while, we need to kind of put all these pieces together and let them play. And you get a
Exactly.
high caliber talent like Ivy. Plus, and another thing that I love about Ivy is that he comes from a family of well, his mom specifically, she's a head coach in if I'm not mistaken in the WNBA. But
Okay.
all I know is that she played ball herself. She's also, he comes with that pedigree that at the end of the day he's gonna come with those tools besides the physical aspect of the game. He's smart, and he knows what he's doing. He's a couple years of college ball as well. Like first year wasn't that great, but he came back second year, learned from his mistakes, and you get a guy with some work ethic like that. I mean, sky's the limit for him.
Yeah, for sure. So it's gonna be interesting. Thursday, a few days away. Super excited. Cannot wait. And the Knicks are also targeting another point guard. This time out of Indiana, Malcolm Brogdon, a 30-year-old point guard. There's a lot of rumors that we've been hearing that the Knicks actually would offer that 11th pick for Brogdon.
Mm.
That's super interesting. As Brogdon, I mean, he's just been hurt all most of his career. Last year he played 36 games. The year before that he played 56. But listen, the numbers are decent. He averaged 19 points a game last year on 5 rebounds and 5 assists, shooting 44% from the field. The year before that, 21 and another 5 and 6. So he puts up decent numbers. He's a good point guard, solid. Will definitely be that spearhead in the middle, like Coach Tibbs likes. Point guard that plays defense, tough. Doesn't shoot particularly well from three, but he'll make a shot. And the Knicks, it doesn't look like they like people that could shoot from the 3-point line, anyways, as in the point guard. So Malcolm Brogdon for the 11th pick. How would you feel about that? Wow.
Malcolm Brogdon. Let's see. Honestly, because he's a good player, man. When he's on the court, he's a baller. But like you said, the guy is always hurt. I mean, you listed out the amount of games he's played these last few seasons, and it seems like at least more than half of those games ability. Like a wise man said, when, I'm not sure who was it, but someone said that, and I ran with it, and it's true, man. Because at the end of the day, we and when you you expect him to play, but then at the same time, the guy's getting paid over 20 some mil these next couple years, the next couple seasons. That is like, all right, we spending this much money on a player of his caliber, of course, but only playing half the season. That's not a recipe for success. You know, we've spoken in past episodes about Jalen Brunson and other point guards that are available this offseason that we could pick up without having to trade any of our core assets. And I think that that's probably the better option for now instead of going for a guy like Brogdon. Brogdon, like I said, I even before the season, before this off season, I always thought that, if we could snag a player like of his caliber that could do a little bit of everything, we could benefit from that. But just seeing the fact that, another year of just missing a good amount of games, and I don't think that works with our team. Honestly, he's probably in our timeline in regards of age, but I don't think that he's someone I would go after. Give me Brunson if anything.
Yeah.
Give me a guy that's gonna be here every day and maybe match your salary too. I mean, I'm not enticed. I'm not enticed.
Listen, Jonathan Wasman, he's works for ESPN. He says that teams on the 11 to 30 range, they're actually thinking about trading away from this draft. No player is really blowing people away where you think that you can waste it. And next year's draft is getting a lot of hype already. And teams are interested in kicking back their assets into next year. So the Knicks are right there on that 11 range. So
That cusp, yeah.
listen, like if they think Brogdon is Plan C and they strike out on Ivy and they strike out on Brunson or whatever, or they already heard that they're gonna strike out on Brunson. You don't think you can find a good player at 11? They'll trade it for a solid PG, man. Listen, I'm not advocating for that trade. I don't want to see that trade. The Brogdon's just too injury prone, and the Knicks never have success with injury prone players. But you can already hear how the Knicks are gonna spin this on us, talking about there was nobody there that they liked, and Brogdon is a good player, blah blah blah. We gonna hear it. Listen, I don't want to see it, but I could already hear myself talking myself into that. But yeah, man, let's get out of this draft thing. We've had special coverages. Shout out to our guy Chris off the ball, showed up talking draft. We talked to who else? We talked to Urson early in the year. Talked
Yeah,
to a few
Harrison helped
people.
us out a bit.
Talked to a few people. So man, that's it. You have the Leon Rose hat. I'm giving it to you right now. It's Thursday, 8:15 p.m. You have the fourth pick. I mean, excuse me, the 11th
Hey, hey, hey.
pick in the draft. What are we doing? What are we doing, Don Juan, right now, right
With the
here?
11th pick, I'll
Oh,
select.
you can say you traded it up, traded it back, do whatever you want. You are Leon Rose's 8 p.m. Thursday NBA draft.
All right. With the 11th pick, because I don't think we're gonna trade up.
Okay.
Honestly, I just think that the package won't be enough for the Kings to bite. So, in saying that, I think the Knicks will select Johnny Davis
Ooh, nice.
from what school he went to?
Wisconsin, I believe.
Wisconsin, yeah, Wisconsin. Another Big
Oh,
Ten school too. So, Johnny Davis, man, welcome to the Knicks.
okay. So here I am, got the hat on, Leon Rose hat. On the stage comes Commissioner Adam Silver with the hold up. Trade breaking news. The New York Knicks are actually picking fourth.
Woo!
Adding Jaden Ivey. That's my prediction. I
Ah,
believe the smoke. I believe the energy. I believe the Knicks really love this guy. And I think we get to number four. Listen, man, I'm a Knicks fan, and I'm not even taking my own advice. How many times have we seen this hypeness and nothing goes right? Nothing goes.
seriously.
Uh,
Hey, but
we
when
heard this even last year when the Knicks loved Duarte. We heard it the year before when they loved
seriously,
the guy the Cavs drafted. I mean, no, they loved Obi. They were thinking about trading up to get
they were
Obi.
trading up to get over, yeah.
The Cavs is the one that drafted, and Obi just fell to us. So I might take it back. I think the Knicks might trade backwards, select somebody else, man. And yo, man, hopefully our Dominican kid Gene Montero gets drafted as
Hey,
well.
second round pick. You know, we could
Let's go.
we could, u-
Salute
we
to
could
the
use another
Dominican
point guard,
Republic,
right?
man. Salute to the Dominican Republic. But
Facts,
yeah,
facts.
man, let's fly through this. The summer league games have been announced. Knicks start July 8th through July 14th. Everyone gets one playoff game in Las Vegas. What you thinking about Vegas, man? What you want to see out there? Who you want to see out there?
Well, I want to see my guy Simmons, man. He
Mm-hmm.
gotta prove himself. Even though, we didn't even mention, man. Apparently, our guy Mitch is also there's a contract. There's some contract, multi-year deal. Apparently, looming. I forgot who it was. I think it was Mark Stein who was talking about it.
Let's go.
And yeah,
We need the Black Miss Monster back in the
it
building.
sounds like there's a deal in sight, and he is not leaving the Knicks. Hopefully, let's see. But yeah, man. So in regards to the summer league, hopefully, I want to see another year of Sims. See what he's been working on this summer. I do not want to see IQ and Obi. I think they already graduated from
For sure.
that time. But I do want to see Grimes. I do want to see McBride, and like I said, I want to see Sims. I want to see what they've been working on. They added some, more to the bag, especially Sims, because like we didn't really see much. Maybe if we could actually see Sims posting up. I don't know. Apparently, he was posting up all over the place last season. I don't know what that person was talking about, but if we could get some post up, little hook shots here and there, because I love the energy he brings. Right, kid jumps out of the court, but let's see if you could do a little something. I don't want to see him putting the ball on the floor too much, but no mid range, a
Mid
little,
range. That's
a
it.
little mid range, a little post up here and there, like
Mhm.
and free throws, of course. But besides that, I mean, who else? I mean, and maybe I even newly acquired Johnny Davis or Jaden Ivey out there, doing their thing too. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, man. Vegas. It's probably a good time. I know a lot of Knicks fans going down there. Shout out to y'all if y'all going down there. Next year I'm gonna try to go for sure. But yeah, Vegas. I want to see what Deuce McBride's been working on. Remember last year, quickly came into the summer league and he kind of dominated. So hopefully we can see McBride or even Sims, like you said, been here first year in the league, show some flashes. So now in the summer league, when you're playing these rookies or guys that are not even in the league, you have to dominate. A lot of people. I know you love Sims. You want to see him in the rotation, so he has to dominate in these few games. So I want to see domination from our young cats. That's what I want to see.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun, man.
But yeah, Don Juan, like I said, it's a quick show because we know we got to come back right away because the draft is in a few days. But as I mentioned earlier in the beginning of the show, man, we've been saying to get us to 100 subscribers, we finally passed 100 subscribers. Knicks fans, and thanks you very much. And listen, man, we have a special giveaway for you guys, as we promised. Very, very special
Yes, yes.
giveaway. Uh,
Let me pull that
Don
up.
Juan, give him the details and give him that grand showing, man. I want to
Let-
see
Let's show
what
him.
what
Let's
the
show
what
him the
the fans,
giveaway.
what the Knicks fans, Wildin fans can get. Let's see,
Look
what
at
is that,
this.
man? Oh,
Brand
okay.
spanking new out the bag, baby. Look at
Ooh,
that. Come on now. Nick's been
fire.
screaming for that black jersey. And here you
Man,
go,
that's
baby. Come on
heat.
now. Black RJ Barrett jersey.
As my
Could be
man Knicks
yours.
fan TV says, no knockoff, original right there. No,
Original. You see that? See the tag? Come on now. I know y'all see the tag.
that's fire,
Hey, and
man.
this could be
Congrats.
yours. This can be yours. You just have to make sure. I'm gonna give you the rules right now because this is gotta listen carefully.
See the rules right now.
All right. Well, first of all, you gotta have to be subscribed. Have to be subscribed to the channel. You have to be. But and you got if you need a note, write it down. But you also have to comment on this show today. Let us know who do you feel the Knicks will draft with the 11th pick on Thursday night draft. Let us know. Make your prediction. If right or wrong doesn't matter, but just make sure that you let us know who they're gonna pick. And if they don't pick, the situation they trade back, trade up, kind of how we broke it down today.
All
But
right, Don Juan, let me get this right. So all I gotta do is be subscribed to the channel and
Hmm.
comment a name of a player that I think the Knicks in the draft, right or wrong, and I'll be eligible for this jersey.
Yeah,
Wow.
correct. Make
Make
sure to
sure.
like the video too, because we
All
couldn't
right.
see that too. And make sure you guys all took your time, followed all the steps, and predicted that Don Juan or Triple M are gonna get drafted by the Knicks with the 11th
Nice.
pick.
That's what we did. Triple M Don Juan. We fighting for that New York Knicks spotlight, man. Wow, this is a special giveaway. I'm super excited to give it to a lucky subscriber. Once again, thank you guys for doing it. And let's see who wins, man. Next episode, the winner will be announced via rat giveaway. Spin the wheel. Don Juan's been working on it. I'm super excited to show you the spin the
Yes,
wheel
yes,
thing. But let's close this show out, Don Juan, man. How excited are you for Thursday, man? Let's get out of here on that note.
man.
How
I'm
excited are you
really
for
excited, bro.
Thursday
Really
and just
excited.
out of here?
Really excited, man. It's been feel like this, with the finals, it was a bit distracting, but and just the playoffs as a whole has been a bit of a drag just because we're not even there's not much to talk about with the Knicks during this time of year besides just speculation and whatnot. But this last week things have been heating up, like we said before, and it's honestly getting my adrenaline pumping. I cannot wait for Thursday night. I wasn't invited to a Yankee game on Thursday. Yankees play Houston, and that who wouldn't want to go to Astros and Yankee game,
That's a good one.
right? And I said, no, man, I gotta watch my team, man. It's this draft night. It's really important to us, and a lot is on the table. Let's see if we got if the front office are gonna roll the dice and make a gutsy play, or they're gonna do the same old thing, trade back, and then. But nonetheless, man, I'm excited, man, and I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
Yes, sir, man. It's gonna be an exciting draft. Yeah. So shout out to y'all again for tuning in and watching this episode of Knicks fans Wildin'. Make
Episode
sure
30.
to get that jersey, man. Put your name in the pot, and let's see if you can
Mhm.
win a brand new spanking new RJ Barrett number 9 jersey, black. Yeah, man. Thursday, we cannot wait for Thursday. It looks like it's gonna be a mayhem. And I'm excited to see what the Knicks front office does, and then we go right into free agency. So it's gonna be a lot of
Oh,
things to talk about here on Knicks Land. Make sure Knicks fans, while I'm gonna keep y'all tuned in and plugged up. Once
yeah.
again, thank you for watching episode 30 of Knicks fans Wildin'. Triple M, Don Juan in the building with everybody, man. Shout out to y'all. Salute. Peace.